Hello everyone, Warangel here, and welcome back to Alice Madness Returns. In the previous episode, we left the ruins of the Valley of Tears to a new area, the mysterious East, where the caterpillar is residing, and we need to track him down to find out what is going on with Wonderland. So as you can see, there's a very big oriental vibe to this place, and I absolutely love it. It's my favourite place and location on the entire game, so I'm very happy to be doing this level and sharing with you guys. And as it's a new location, as you can see, Alice has got a new outfit to play with. And the symbols on her apron have changed yet again, and they represent two things. One on the left, as you can just see if we head a little bit closer, is supposed to represent Uranus, the ruler of revelations and violent upheavals, is to represent the caterpillar in this game. And then the one on the right is Pluto, which is supposed to represent the journey between life and death and a spiritual transcendence, to represent Alice's journey to find the caterpillar. So just want to share that bit with you guys, and let's get started, shall we? I have to say, her outfit is really cool. It's based on the Chinese... There's a name for it. I can't remember what it is. It's a Chinese-style dress, anyway, and I think it's a really nice vibe. But it still keeps the original Alice touch when it comes to her clothes, such as with her leggings and her shoes and that. So very good indeed. And just the vibe of this place. I mean, this is made out of jade, if I remember correctly. And just... I love it. I think it's a fantastic level. But anyway, we need to get over here, so we're going to jump onto these. And these are actually pieces from a board game, but I can't remember what it's called off the top of my head. Again, it's just one of those things, I'm trying to remember certain stuff, but it's just one of those days when it's like, can't remember it. Right, we're going to wait for this to go around again, because we're supposed to go that way. But I want to pop up to there to check out what's over on that section there. As well as usual, we're going to have to keep an eye out for pig snouts and everything else that's going to come our way. So we'll keep an eye out for the familiar snort. Okay, let's make our way onto this. As well, you can see the pieces represent certain aspects, like that's supposed to be Alice, but done in an oriental style, which I think is quite cool. And hey, Cheshire, what have you got for us?
Obliterated the distinction between poetry and pessimism.
Okay, we'll just leave you to that, Cheshire. Let's live in ruin. Let's go to you. Okay, anything around here before we continue? Not quite, no. Right. Switch out for the koi carps. Again, a nice little touch. Those are koi carps you normally see in gardens and that in the ponds. So a nice little touch, you can see them swimming around in the water as well. Oh, and the incense burners. Like I said, just everything about this is so visually appealing to me. It really is. Right, we need to make our way over to there, so we're going to head this way first. We'll watch out for the fish. And here's a lever, first of all. Okay, so that's our way over there usually, but we're going to check out over on this side first. Forgot that moved. Can we smash this? We can. Cool. Alright, is there anything else before we could leave? No, looks good to go. And jump. Alright. We could probably have made that in one jump if we needed to, but why go for the hassle, eh? Let's pick these up. Unlike that, sort of the platforms way back when we were doing the Hatter's Lair, we don't have to worry about it going into the water just yet, so that's something. Now, something as well, because even though we're in this level, and it's a very oriental vibe in that, we also have got to deal with things like there is going to be enemies. And if I remember right, there's basically a war going on between wasps and ants, as funny as that sounds. And we'll be having to intervene on the part of the ants, if I remember correctly. They're the good guys in this game, whereas in the previous one, they were not. They were one of the most annoying enemies you had to fight right near the beginning. So, thankfully they're on the right side this time. Let's jump onto this. I can hear a pig snout somewhere. We'll check it out as we head back the other way again. We'll just pick up this bottle. And pick up a few more teeth. Okay, one more. Thank you. Where is that pig snout? I can hear it. I think it's coming over to the right. No? Okay, let's make our way back onto this first of all. And check out the environment. So we're going to have to pop over to the side. I can definitely hear it. It must be underneath us on this ear. Right, how am I going to go over to... Easiest thing to do probably if we just jump down onto here. Can we get it from this side? We can just about hit it. Let's take shots. There we go. There's the location on how to get up to there. Ooh, memory.
Whoever said true art serves neither ornament nor use is ignorant of the aesthetic of the East.
Ah, the good guy. Alright, let's make our way over to this bit now. It's been, what, 5 minutes? We still haven't even left the original area yet. Right, onto this. Right, still haven't encountered any enemies yet, so no doubt we're going to experience them shortly. Is there anything around here before we continue? There's a keyhole. Somewhere around here? Oh, over there, right. That was a little bit out of the way. Oh, this is so pretty.
Poor Dodgson is a pathetic sailor and an even worse captain. We'd have run aground on the Isis if I hadn't taken an oar.
And that's Alice's sister sharing some information. I'm not entirely sure the background about her family, if I'm honest. Strange, I know quite a bit about the game and that and other aspects, but some of the background details, they don't really go into detail so much. I don't really know what Alice's family and that did in terms of their livelihoods. I know there's something about her sister that we'll probably come across later, but I'm not going to spoil it for you guys. But, yeah, it's a shame we don't get to have much information, but you have to remember though, this is all going on in her head. This isn't real. So, there must have been a bit of a traveling family, given the fact that, if I remember correctly, Alice in Wonderland was originally written by Carol Lewis, the guy that did it. He originally told the stories to his friends' children on a sort of expedition, if I remember correctly, which is why, and I think that one of the children was called Alice, which has nothing to do, by the way, with, there's no supposed to be any sort of resemblance between the two. I think he just liked the name, and it was saying if it was friends' children, so it's just easy enough to nick their, use her name. But, oh crap, and we're dead. Alright, but one of the things about this is the fact that... I'm going to lose the track now, what was I saying? So yeah, it's just one of those things. Imagine it's based on real life work, as sort of a sort of alternative reality where, you know, Alice is almost the sole survivor of family dying instead of just, you know, carrying on to a ripe old age, which I believe the original Alice did. Right, there, now we made it over in one piece. But as you can see, things aren't looking too good. We've already got things burning down. We've got bodies hanging from the rafters up here. Not looking good at all. There's a massacre, I tell you, a massacre.
What Nurse Witness said was, the fire whooshed in, lit her up like the guy on Cracker Night. No one knows how she survived except Alice, and she's Stoon, remember?
In a way, this kind of reminds me of a later game, the latest God of War. For those of you that haven't played, this is a slight spoiler, but one of the realms you go to is I can't remember what it's exactly called. It's called like Niflheim or something. It's the home of the light elves, or not the dark elves, but normal elves, and they are being attacked by the dark elves at the time. And then it kind of reminds me of this. Oh, and here we go, our first enemy, Samurai Wasp. Damn it! Okay, we need a dodge. And counter. There we go. Or we can just bash down their guards, daze them, so we can smash them in the face. Come on, Alice. Be a bit more aggressive than that. There we go. Oh, that wasn't too hard, was it? To be honest, I forgot how to do it. It was only because they were blocking my attack. Just very similar to when we were dealing with the crabs in the previous chapter. That reminded me, oh wait, maybe we should smash down their guard instead. But at least we know who the attackers are now, and you guys know as well. Those are the wasps that we're going to be dealing with for most of this chapter, I should say. Level? Chapter? Same thing. Right. Keeping an eye out as we go for any little treasures. Caterpillars are this way. Right. So if you remember, for situations like this, we need to use our teapot cannon. So we're going to aim it over there. Fire. And knock down the gap so we can get into it. Okay, let's jump. Now, something quite interesting about this is, from what I gathered, it's one of the few levels that never actually appeared in the original Alice stories. I mean, obviously, you can say the whole game didn't happen in Alice, because obviously there's no thing about trains or, dealing with a steampunk Mad Hatter or anything like that. But one of the things that happened when this game came out was people were actually complaining about cultural appropriation, because they said there was no reason why there should be an Eastern themed level in this game. It never happened in the original one. There was nothing in the Alice in Wonderland stories or Through the Looking Glass about wasps and ants, and the fact that all of this was cultural appropriation and shouldn't be featured. And I always find it funny because American McGee, the guy that came up with these, he was actually lived most of his life in Japan. So most of his life has been spent there. And for someone to turn around just because he was white and basically say you're culturally appropriating from this culture where you've lived most of your life in. And he turned around and said, well, how is it cultural appropriation? Not only because of the fact that he lived there, but he's actually sort of rewarding and showing it in a good way. And if I have to be honest with you guys, I know anyone who might be out there disagrees with me, but I think cultural appropriation is complete crap. I mean, one, it's always seen against white people in general. You never see most people talking about, certain things are white, so therefore, the black community and Asian community and that can't wear them. No. But at the same time, if you're not criticizing them, you're not taking the piss or anything, you're sort of, in this day and age where people talk about wanting inclusion and wanting everyone to be, part of the same community and share values, cultural beliefs and that, of course it's going to happen eventually that you're going to be doing it. Because, speaking as someone from the UK, for example, what we're going to do, are we going to make it so we can't... I get here about why girls can't wear dreadlocks, for example, but it was a Celtic thing back in the day, and there's a lot of stuff where you think, well, where does it end? Does it mean you're saying to me that an Asian person, for example, because their family is from Asia, China, for example, means that they can't have American food if you live in America? Or if you're an Indian family, you must only wear Indian-style clothing because you're not allowed to do it because it's white? No one says that. It's stupid. So I think cultural appropriation is one of the stupid things I heard about. And I say that in light of tomorrow, I mean, today for you guys, I guess, I'm playing this on Monday. It's Halloween coming up, isn't it? So you've got the whole thing then where I've heard the kids being told, you can't go and wear this particular character because, you know, you can't wear Mona, for example, from the latest Disney film, and things like that. Or you can't go as Mulan because Mulan's Chinese, or the Mona's from the Philippines. And you think, well, what does that mean? Are you going to tell some, you know, someone, a little girl who's, because she's black, she can't dress as Snow White or anything like that? No. World is going down the toilet, I tell you. Anyway, Cheshire, where were you?
She who saves
There
a
you
single soul saves the universe. Remember?
Anyway, rant over, okay? I just remember reading it was an interesting thing that came up because of this level, and how people were criticising it because of the fact that they felt it shouldn't be featured in a game. Right. Damn it. Come on, Emma. There we go. Dealt with. A Damio Wasp. Come on, dodge. I mean, it's quite interesting fighting one of these, considering that I'm doing this from, you know, as a big Total War fan who's currently playing the Rise and Fall of the Samurai campaigns at the moment. Come back. Right, how do we deal with these guys again? Okay, let's get it. Quick, Alice. Knock down his... Oh no, come on. What's going on here? Because I don't seem to be taking damage. Yet he should be doing damage to me. I've been hit a couple of times by this guy. Okay, that's weird. I know, I haven't done any cheats or anything like that. You guys saw earlier I was taking damage from facing some of the other enemies. So I have no idea what's just happened. But I'm not going to complain if it means I don't have to take any health for the moment. So I'm going to roll with it. Right, let's go and collect some more teeth. How much do I need in order to upgrade my next weapon? At least 600. Okay, we're almost there. We've got 400. Alright, anything over this way? I can hear a snout. Where are you, snout? Oh crap. I can hear you, but I can't... Oh, there it is, right in front of me. Hiding in the shadows. Let's pepper you up, good sir. And over we go. Now, despite the massacred ants, there is one person left up here we saw in the video clip. Let's see if they've got anything to say to us.
Is she the chosen one?
Our savior?
Our benefactor?
I don't know. We'll try to be. It's not looking too good for these guys, though, I must say. You can see they're injured on the floor here. The ones that might have even died. I mean, again, something I quite like about the 5 of these is if you look at them, while they're supposed to be ants and that, they're actually done looking very similar style to origami. So, a paper folding. Very cool.
Yes, you really must. He knows things. He even thinks things.
It's good to hear that he actually thinks about stuff as well. Alright, what happens if we go this way? I can hear another pig snout, and that's why we can hear another pig snout. Okay, that might be a little bit risque for public viewing, I guess. Don't get too excited, guys. Don't get too excited. Tar image. And over again. Another board. Right.
Your victories in combat and conundrums suggest your fitness to confront the challenges ahead. Mental strength will confirm your worthiness, or declare your defeat.
Just occurred to me, I noticed it's getting darker in here, so I better check the camera a second. Do try to keep it off when I'm playing, so I don't get the glare in my glasses. Ah, we'll be okay. Right, let's collect this. How many more do we need? Probably at least 3 more. And I can't see us going that way, so let's head this way instead. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten the bouncing platform back around the corner. We'll head back there shortly. Okay, I can see you behind there. There you are. That should leave, what, 2 more? Yeah, about 2 more. Okay, let's pop up on here. See what's behind door number 3. Ah, thought I heard something. Finish you off? Any more? No, I think we're good. Alright, you know what to do here. We'll drop down our little bottom. Just keep things under control while we make our way up onto this. Right, so we've collected the 3 pieces. Is there any more that we need to find? I think we've still got 1 more to get somewhere. But whereabouts do we need to go? Do we have to go all the way back, maybe? Let's just double check. Let's see if there's anywhere that I've missed out. Maybe we have to shrink down around the corner or something like that. No, nothing here. Anything back in the main room maybe we missed? Ah, up there, I see it. You have to keep an eye out for these sort of things, you see. Alright, if we head into here, can we find anything of use? There it is. Oh, and it saves me having to go back. Right, so we've got a dragon to make, and we've got 24 turns to be able to do this. Okay, let's have a look. That bit goes up in the corner there. And then that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. Nice and easy.
You can save us. I'll open the path.
I blame the fact that I've been playing a lot of Marvel Spider-Man recently, so I've had, as a result, I've been having a fair few bit of goes with trying to do the different puzzles in it. Because you've got the one with the spectromegraph and the other one with the circuit boards. And I've been zooming past those, so I've had a bit of practice recently. Right, still got 5 minutes. Let's pop around here. I just spotted this. That's in here.
She is certainly ill. She imagines odd things, and she has a hero complex, an inherent desire to help others, being unable to help herself, and a compulsion to make the world right. She's trying to unlock the true meaning of her life, and she doesn't know who has the key.
At least she's tried. Most people don't really care. Just happy to go along with things rather than try and do anything to make their life for the better. Unless you decide to do it like I do and miss. Okay. Let's try that again. Jump. go. You're going to come over here. We can make the little jump over to this. Oh, that was close. Not going to miss anything this side, are we? No. No, I just want that tooth. Oh yeah, we did come in from that side, didn't we? Okay. Set up here, speak to the Elder once more.
The wicked wasps lay siege upon us and control the peaks to east and west. You must defeat them to reach Caterpillar's retreat.
I suppose I must go to the mountaintop, as it won't come to me.
We have faith that Caterpillar, the strange and wondrous, helps those in need. One day we'll have proof. Purity of heart is to will one thing, to approach his sacred eyrie. You must confront the savage daimyos. You prevent our access to his power. I'll open the entrance to the sacred caves where your journey begins.
Great. Boop. But we are going to do a nice little bit. I think it's quite a cool little touch in this game. And you'll see in a second what I'm talking about. Just checking around, is there anything else in here that we need to find? Can't go that way. Imaginary force fields stop us from going around there. But instead, we're going to enter the painting. Whee! Now this bit I think is quite nicely done. It's really done with a sort of aesthetic vibe from the Orient in the art style and that. And we can still do a lot of different things. The only difference is we can't attack. So we can jump, we can hover, we can do all the stuff movement wise we can do. But we can't actually attack or anything. So reminds me quite a bit of the some of the games you can get nowadays.
Pure, active, and free. But a sudden onslaught of alien attacks broke their fragile bodies and nearly crushed their generous spirits.
Okay, jump. And jump again. Just watch out for these. There is a slight thing where we can't actually do any damage, so we have to try and avoid all the attacks. Right. So yeah, we can do this. Okay, jump. Right. Well, so far so good. Oh. Okay. Wait for it to come back up, and over we go. I'll say, this is really quite peaceful. It's just the sort of thing you want when you're having a bit of a stressful day. Okay, might have to keep an eye out for those that might be trying to squash us. Okay, let's do this quick. Okay, we need this one to go down enough so we can actually make our way over. And this one we need to be prepared that we don't get squashed. There we go. Okay. We can't dodge either, so we're gonna have to just rely on what things we can do. Alright, can we make our way onto this? See what's up here? Got a peach. Alright, now we're coming up to the half-hour mark, so what I'm going to do is carry on until we can actually get another checkpoint. And then we'll end the episode there then, so we'll continue along our way in the meantime. Let's make this way over. Okay, now we can shrink, luckily, so we can get through these sort of situations. Up we go. Are you going back? Yes, you are. Good. Not that I was really needed to worry about it, it seems. Oh. Got stuck then, Alice. I did spot the other peach there. One moment. Let's grab that. Can't remember what the peaches do exactly. They might just be the equivalent of the little boxes we've been getting across in the game so far. Right, let's jump onto you. Round we go. That might have been my stop. It's a shame that the camera isn't really giving me much of an option to find out. What we'll do is wait for it to go around, and then when we see it, I'll just jump onto it then. So any second now. There we go. Yeah, we could go left to check out what's over there, but I'm just going to focus on going this way instead. And pull the chain. Okay, let's continue. And out we go to exit. Okay then guys and girls, so that's going to be the end of today's episode. Hope you enjoyed it, thank you very much for watching as always, and I hope you join me next time for more Alice Madness Returns. But until then, take care, and goodbye for now.